Freedom. Everyone talks about it. We crave it, dream about it, fight for it. But what if I told you, most people are not truly free? They're trapped. Not by walls, not by chains, but by their own mind, their desires, and their emotions. Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher, said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." True freedom isn't about doing whatever you want. It's about mastering what controls you inside. So today, let's explore what it really means to be free from within. Guards the illusion of freedom, 1.5 minars. We live in a world where freedom is often confused with indulgence. People think being free means saying whatever they want, buying whatever they desire, chasing every pleasure that comes their way. But that's not freedom. That's addiction disguised as liberty. The person who can't go a day without validation, without checking likes, without craving attention, is not free. The person who reacts with anger when criticized is not free. The person who can't control their impulses is not free. You see, freedom is not outside you. It's inside you. It's not found in possessions, but in discipline, not in comfort, but in control. Master yourself. Master the world, 1.5 min. Epictetus taught that external events don't control us, our reactions do. You cannot command what happens in life. You can only command how you respond. And that response determines your peace, your happiness, your destiny. The one who stays calm in chaos, who keeps purpose in pain, who chooses patience over anger, that person is untouchable. Mastery of self is the highest form of power. Because once you master yourself, no one and nothing can control you. The chains of desire, 1.5 minai. Think about it. How many people spend their lives chasing pleasure, money, fame, and end up feeling empty? Epictetus said, "He who craves what he does not have makes himself a slave to what he desires." Desire is like a chain, it looks shiny, but the more you chase, the tighter it wraps around your soul. True freedom is not having everything, it's needing less. It's looking at life and saying, "I have enough. I am enough." When you detach from the endless race of wanting more, you find peace. And that peace is real power. 4. The power of discipline, 1.5 min. Freedom doesn't mean doing whatever feels good. It means doing what's right even when it's hard. Discipline is not punishment, it's liberation. Because every time you say no to temptation, every time you choose effort over laziness, every time you rise when you want to quit, you break another chain. Epictetus reminded us, no great thing is created suddenly. Freedom, success, peace, they're built moment by moment, decision by decision. If you want to be free, become the master of your habits, your reactions, your thoughts. Emotional control, 1.5 minnow. Let's talk about emotions, anger, jealousy, fear, anxiety. These emotions aren't enemies, they're messengers. But when you let them control you, you lose your freedom. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When someone insults you and you explode, they own you. When fear stops you from chasing your dream, it owns you. When greed makes you compromise your values, it owns you. Real mastery is when you can face chaos and remain calm, when your peace no longer depends on other people or outcomes. That's what it means to be free. Acceptance and inner peace, 1.5 min. Freedom also means acceptance. The Stoics believed that peace begins the moment you stop fighting what you cannot control. You can't control the weather, the economy, or other people's opinions. But you can control your attitude. You can control your effort. You can control your thoughts. When you learn to accept life as it is, not as you wish it to be, you stop being a prisoner of circumstances. Acceptance doesn't mean weakness. It means wisdom. 7. The Stoic way to freedom, 1 min. Epictetus lived as a slave for part of his life, yet he was freer than most emperors. Why? Because he mastered the only thing that truly matters, himself. He couldn't choose his master, but he could choose his attitude. He couldn't control his chains, but he could control his mind, and that's what made him free. You don't need to control the world to be free. You just need to control yourself. Conclusion. 1 min. So today, Remind yourself, no man is free who is not master of himself. Freedom is not found in rebellion, but in self-rule. Not in control over others, but in control over your own mind. Be the master of your thoughts. Be the ruler of your emotions. Be the governor of your actions. Because the moment you conquer yourself, the world loses its power over you. That's real freedom. That's the Stoic path. That's the Epictetus way. So if this message spoke to your heart, repeat these words every morning. I am the master of myself. I am truly free.